Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, it's Sunday and Saturday night between 11:20 and 11:30 p.m. Saturday night, and again today is Sunday, but Saturday night between 11:20 and 11:30, a young male Hispanic looked like he was like 21, 22, or 23. But according to the report online, they said he was in his 30s. But anyways, a young gentleman, a young Hispanic male individual, committed suicide here. Yeah, committed suicide. And he committed suicide right on this bridge, which is called the Wilshire Bridge. So across the street here, and apparently the police were here after the paramedics and highway patrol had to block off the freeway. I was here. I called 911. I was speaking to 911 and trying to get help. And apparently the police marked the area with a piece of tape, which is right there. And the gentleman was hanging on the bars right here. Because at first he was talking to, well, no, he wasn't talking. Myself and my nephew, we were trying to talk to him and trying to, get him to come over to the other side of the rail here. And we were trying to tell him, trying to at least talk to him, communicate with him, but he wouldn't say anything to us. So by then, the male Hispanic decided to hang down on these bars here with his legs trembling, his legs hanging out, and lo and behold, he went ahead and let go of the bars, and when he went down, a car came and he made impact with the vehicle. And as soon as he made contact with the vehicle pushed him this way. But I heard the impact as I was standing over here talking to 911, and the gentleman had already let go of the bars and he just went straight down, and he made contact with a vehicle in this lane here, lane number 1. This is lane number 2, this is lane number 3, this is lane number 4. So he was right here in lane number 1. So he went ahead and made contact with the vehicle, an oncoming vehicle. And again, this is between 11:20 to 11:30 at night, on a Saturday night type of thing. And so when he made contact with the vehicle dragged his body all the way across here. Okay. Vehicle then drags his body over here, drops his body off here. You'll see some blood stains. Right there. All this is all blood stains. This area here, blood stains. So his body is laying right here, and then in the process, more cars are coming. Next thing you know, they're rolling over his body. The first car that got him hit the brakes, slid, and then hit the rail here, and then flipped up to the side, came back down, came to a complete stop, and ended up over by that bridge there. Meanwhile, here comes another car number 2, comes over and rolls over him, skids, drags his body up. Next thing I know, man, I'm watching this guy's body being dismembered, literally. As more cars are coming, they're dismembering his body as they're rolling over his body. As cars are rolling over his body, they're dismembering, his entire body. between here, his body went up to about right there, and over in this area where his leg got separated, and was pushed 10 feet further this way. Meanwhile, his waist area and his neckline area was over here. His legs ended up 10 feet away from over here. The head part ended up underneath the car over in this area here under the bridge by the first vehicle, and the second vehicle, his head ended up over there. Meanwhile, two parts of his body is over on this side here, the legs and the upper body. They were separated. They got ripped to shreds. The whole time there's cars coming up over here in this number one lane, and they're literally just rolling over his body. And every time they roll over his body was just being dismembered, dismantled, everything, man. It was crazy. And I saw it. I saw it all happen. You know what I mean? I saw it all happen, and it was a tragedy. And so to see such a young individual like this, and we're trying to save this guy's life, and he didn't want to be saved. You know what I mean? He didn't want to be saved. I don't know if you can tell, but right here, there's some more blood stains here, some blood stains over here in this section. I mean, all that right there, blood stains. Where his body went, and then his body skidded because as more cars were rolling over him. And the thing about it is, a lot of these cars, they're built way too low. A lot of these vehicles are built way too low to the ground, and whenever they roll over a body, the body rolls out, and causes all this here, all these blood stains. You know what I mean? I mean, look, blood stains from here all the way across, okay? All the way across. And then his body, one part of his body ended up over in this section, okay? I say about right here, yeah. A part of the body ended up over in this section right here, and then his legs got dismembered and got pushed 10 feet over this way. And over here was like his stomach and his chest area. Over here was his leg area. The head ended up over here by car number one after they had, skidded and then bumped up against the rail and went sideways and then came back down on its wheels and stopped right there underneath the bridge. And then car number two, after rolling over him, dismembers him entirely. And then car number two crashes into car number one over here, causing an impact. And another car, a third vehicle, comes up, and then it hits. You know what I mean? So we got a three-car collision over here, and more cars are just coming by, just rolling over the dude's body and dismembering it. And right around here was laying his intestines over here, and like I said, further up here was his chest area and his stomach area, and 10 feet from there was where his legs were at. The head part ended up over here, and the cops were here, shutting down the whole. By the time I called 911, I was talking to them. It took them 12 minutes to get here. So that highway patrol also got here, and they had to shut down the freeway and block off lanes number 1, lanes number 2, lanes number 3, and I believe they only kept lane number 4 open just to keep the flow of traffic from one side. So, but yeah, a young gentleman, a young male Hispanic individual committed suicide. In fact, there's some people right here taking pictures. And they're taking pictures right there, right where the guy committed suicide, and they don't even know it. Yeah, the gentleman was over on that side there, next to where the tape is at, and then that's where he was hanging onto the bars, and then he just let go, and then he went straight down. Hiya, boy. So yeah, that's what happened Saturday night, folks. A suicide, and the cops and everybody, the fire department, paramedics, they were all here till like 3, almost 3, between 3 and 4 in the morning. And then over here at the bridge, there was like 7, 8 vehicles parked just to come and see what happened here on the freeway. People were getting out of their cars last night and parking them over there on the side, and then walking over to see what happened at underneath the freeway with the 3 cars that had collided. But I don't even think they knew that there was a dead body, dismembered along lane number 1. I don't think those people knew about that. That all they were looking at was just what had happened with the 3 cars that had collided over here. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that was also included too. And there was some cars parked over here as well on Wilshire Boulevard, right here, and they came by to see what was going on. And so I was talking to them and let them know that there was a person's body was along the freeway here, and that it was dismembered by several vehicles that were running over the victim's body. So, but I couldn't videotape it because I was on the phone with 911. But I was here and I saw it all happen, saw it all unfold. Myself and my nephew tried to talk to the guy. We tried to plead with them, and we tried to get him to don't do it, don't do it. You know, we tried everything we could, but unfortunately, the individual already made up his mind, and he went ahead and committed suicide right here on the Wilshire Boulevard Bridge. Young guy too, man, young guy. So I'm gonna get up out of here, folks. Just thought I'd share this with you, and I wish I thought I could have some footage, but again, I was on the phone with 911 talking to them, and so all I can do is just give you this. So I'm gonna get up out of here, everybody. So stay safe and stay blessed, and when somebody's out there, if you think somebody's out there going to commit suicide or something, just do the best you can with them. That's all you can do, is just do the best you can. You know what I mean? But for me, it was an experience, and I still see the images of everything that's going on. To this day, I still see the images of his body being dismembered and dismantled and stuff, and it's tragic, man. It's extremely tragic. All right, let me get up out of here, folks. Again, try, just whoever's out there and wants is looking to try to end their life, man. Try to be there for them, man, and do the best you can. That's all you can do, is just do the best you can. But also keep the family members in prayer, also, okay? Because when I spoke to the police, I asked them out of respect to at least notify the family members, once they can get some sort of an ID from the guy, if he doesn't have any ID on him. Hopefully the police can, find some fingerprints or something to identify him and notify the next of relatives, next of family, all that stuff. So anyways, just wanted to share this with you guys. So again, if you know somebody that's out there getting ready to end their life, just do the best you can, man. Just do the best you can. But keep them in prayer, keep their family members in prayer, and, just leave it all, up to God from there. All right, guys, I love you guys, and we'll catch you again. Till then, God bless.